You're sure about this?
Extremely. You're not leaving until you've drank every drop of my new and improved muscle stimulant.
Well, anything for strength.
That's the spirit. I put a lot of research into this one. I guarantee you'll see results.
It's great news! Thanks for putting so much effort into this. It's just... you couldn't have done anything about the smell?
Sorry, you'll have to hold your nose. It was unavoidable with all the different ingredients I used.
Like, what, exactly?
In researching this drink, I interviewed a lot of hard bodies. I found out their favorite foods so I could mix them all into one potent stew.
All of them? At once?
Well, all of those plus a few other things I thought might help.
And how does it taste?
Couldn't tell you. I haven't tried it.
Unbelievable. You waited until I could try it first before having any for yourself? I'm touched, Etier.
It's all part of the job.
Aw. I'm ashamed to have been so nitpicky over little things like taste and smell. I want you to know how grateful I am, Etier. Bottoms up! To strength!
To strength. Well, what did you think?
One thing's for sure. It's not fit for human consumption.
I was afraid of that.
Louis, were you watching me again?
Indeed I was. You and your whole coterie of ladies. The sight of you all together pleased me to no end.
The way you talk, it sounds like you were taking in fine art at a gallery.
To me, there is no greater art. The finest galleries fall far short by comparison. There are so many subtleties and nuances to be seen that I could do so all day.
That's really the whole reason you do it.
It's no different than appreciating a beautiful landscape. I sit quietly and let it soothe me. I see no harm in people watching, and I'm sure you of all people must agree.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I guess I do.
I've seen the way you drop everything to moon over any especially picturesque scenes.
Like a princess and her knight, a prince and his servant. Oh, or a Pegasus and a maiden. So many lovely scenes straight out of a fairy tale. I adore them all.
You and I are kindred spirits in that respect. Here's an idea. Why don't you and I have a little viewing party sometime? We can stand at a remove and point out scenes that catch our respective eyes.
That sounds like fun. I'm game if you are.
Lady Vale, you look like someone who could stand to run some laps.
Why do you say that?
Because you've got that look on your face. The one that says things are unbelievably terrible. Listen, some problems you just can't solve no matter how hard you wish you could. For those, you gotta get out there and run until all you remember is the run.
I don't know. How can I just forget? The terrible things I did, the pain I caused. My heart is so full of guilt, and I'm afraid I'm going to feel like this forever.
You know what? This sounds too tough to leave behind, even with the help of a good run.
Yes, I think you're right.
So, every mile or two, try a few sets of push-ups. That ought to do the trick. And if you add some crunches, you'll be golden. I guarantee you a good night's sleep after that.
Crunches? Oh, Alfred. I don't think my problems can be solved by push-ups or crunches.
Of course, you know that. And I know that. You probably won't ever forget all that stuff you told me about.
No, I'll continue to shoulder this guilt and regret for a long time.
Maybe you will. But you've got to give yourself a break sometimes, right? If you don't set your troubles down every now and then, they'll crush you.
You're right, Alfred. Thank you so much. You know, I think I might want to go for a run. Will you come with me? Please?
Just say the word. I'd be happy to push you so hard you can't think of anything else. It's what I do best.
we go again.
You plot and scheme in service of one. Will you fight for their happiness?
You trust, love, and care for one. Do you wish to make them yours alone?
The country of boulders has crumbled.
The country of flowers has wilted.
Let them be. One knows the truth. In this world, there is no mercy. My yearning does not exist here.
Nell! Nell! Look around. The windflowers have bloomed.
Beautiful. The sight of them is rejuvenating, even in the midst of this brutal war.
Let's take some to show the others. We can pick this blue one and that red one.
It feels wrong to pick them. Perhaps we should invite the others here instead.
You know, I think you're right. That's a much better idea. I love how you take care of everyone, Nell.
I am just following your example. A dream. Such sentiment no longer becomes me. I must put this foolishness out of mind.
The kingdom of Illusia is certainly chilly.
Yes, and much easier to get into than Brodia. I'm almost disappointed.
It was too easy if you ask me. Why were the checkpoints empty? Feels wrong. And kinda scary, if I'm being honest.
It is odd that we've run into so few guards. What are your thoughts, Nell?
Are you feeling all right? It seems like you haven't been sleeping much. I heard you coming back to camp last night. It was pretty late.
It will not affect my performance in battle, and that should be your only concern.
She's in a bad mood.
Just grumpy from not getting enough sleep. And let's give her some space. I do wonder where she slipped off to last night. Hopefully nowhere dangerous.
Madeline's due to meet up with us soon. She's been spying on Illusia. The plan was for Celestia to bring her from the rendezvous point. Should be here any minute.
Ah, there they are! Hello?
Hello, Lord Nell. Lady Nell. I hope your journey wasn't too arduous. Gregory, you look well. Celestia was just filling me in on all that's occurred. I take it this is our esteemed guest.
Yes. Madeline, meet the divine dragon from another world.
Incredible. Outward differences aside, it feels as if our leader was brought back to life. What to say? I'm at a loss for words.
I understand how you feel, Madeline. I was moved to tears upon our first meeting. It's all right, just let it out.
Celestia, I am not going to cry. Would you please stop treating me like a child?
Oh, of course. Apologies, dear.
Divine One, pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Madeline of the Four Winds. I may be the youngest of our group, but I assure you I'm no less capable than the others. And I swear to protect you, come what may.
Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate your help.
Glad to be of service.
You were such a snot-nosed little brat when we first met. But you've grown a lot, kid. I bet Mavier is proud too, especially since he's the one who recruited you.
I was never snot-nosed. But, of course, I would be delighted to know I've made Mavier proud.
Mavier? Is he...
Yes, the other member of the Four Winds and my second in command. Quite a fighter, too. Mavier once served as a knight to Sombron's army. When his superior died, he changed sides.
His superior. Nell? Was that one of your siblings?
It was indeed, though not a sibling we ever met. I recall being surprised to learn that Father allowed one of his children to retain a knight.
For that very reason, I initially suspected Mauvir of being a spy. I thought perhaps Sombron had tasked him with tracking Nil and me down, but my suspicions proved unfounded. Mauvir earned the Divine Dragon's wholehearted trust.
I can't wait to introduce you to him, Divine One. It was Mauvir who founded the Four Winds. I would have considered him the top choice as leader, but that role fell to me for some reason.
I bet it's because you're so old.
Excuse me?
Enough. Madeline, please give us your report.
As of yesterday, Elugia Castle has been almost totally vacated. Only a few soldiers remain. The Queen and her royal guard are in Hissad Cathedral, performing a ritual of some kind.
A ritual? You don't mean...
They intend to revive Sombron.
I'd consider that a safe guess.
I anticipated this might happen. The Elusian people are quite devoted to our father, after all. We went to great lengths to secure the aid of a divine dragon. This response is only logical.
I would not call it logical to resurrect a corpse.
But they lack our ability to summon help from realms beyond. I must say, I'm conflicted at the thought of seeing Father again.
Now that I think on it, we have not heard from our mysterious enemies since Lethos. Perhaps this ritual has kept them occupied.
On your guard, everyone. Someone on horseback is coming this way.
Elusian cavalry?
No. The rider is... Mauvir? Mauvir!
Madeline, you are unharmed. What a relief. And it appears this area is still secure.
What a surprise, Mauvir. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you, Lord Nil, Lady Nell.
What are you doing in Elusia? Your orders were to stay in Solm, gathering intelligence.
I intended to, but the Queen of Solm departed the palace. I was following her and ended up in Elusia.
So the Queen of Solm is here. Why?
Please forgive my grievous failure in not anticipating this, but Queen Tamara has entered Elusia with bracelet in hand and troops by her side. It is, in effect, an invasion.
I see. I wonder if this is related to Elusia's ritual in some way. Perhaps the Solmic army intends to storm the church to prevent the resurrection of Sombron.
I do not know if Elusia has yet moved to defend itself, but it is only a matter of time.
The clash of armies will complicate the matter. We should proceed with haste.
Yes, I can lead the way.
Oh, I should probably introduce myself before we head out.
You are the divine dragon from another world, am I correct?
Yes, actually.
I am Mauvir, second of the Four Winds. Pleased to meet you. Now, shall we?
Huh. I was kind of expecting another big reaction.
The armies are fighting in front of Hissad Cathedral. The battle has already begun.
We're too late.
Perhaps this is to our benefit. We would be at a disadvantage against either force alone.
Wow, that art.
Let us get to their leaders and reclaim the bracelets while they are distracted.
Elusia is commanded by Queen Ivy, and Solm by Queen Tamara. They hold the bracelets of the Strategist and of the Doting Sister, respectively.
Defeating just those two should be achievable.
Are you prepared for this, Divine One?
I am.
With your permission, I will head to the cathedral and attempt to disrupt the ritual.
An excellent idea. Proceed, Mauvir.
Very good.
All right, let's go!
Due to the high number of So, were they really that stupid to not give Ivy Camilla? Dignity of Psalm. Yeah. Trying to think how I go about this fight. I really don't know.
Camilla, isn't this nice?
Was I dropped something to about the noise that was a minute ago? That was me bumping my mouse and hitting my desk.
Of course. Veronica!
I'll help.
Sigurd!
Leave it to me.
I didn't mean to do that. Dang it.
Corn!
I'll protect you.
Edelgard! Byleth!
Crom!
I've got this.
Sir Sigurd!
Celica!
Lid! Leave it to me! Erica! Camilla!
Micaiah!
Elusia and Solm are in the thick of battle. Let us slip in and surprise their commanders.
Awaiting orders.
By all means.
Let me at him!
Ready and able.
I can fight.
Is it going to hurt?
What a lovely scene. Why do we repeat our mistakes?
I will fight for you.
Unforgivable.
I can handle it. For Illusia.
If you've come to stop the ritual, don't worry. I'll ensure you find nothing but death here.
As if I'd lose.
Sure.
Sheesh, what's with all the crits?
I still have a lot to learn.
A good wind.
If this love is a crime,
No apologies.
do we repeat our mistakes? I still have a lot to learn.
I see we have some uninvited guests. No matter. My reinforcements will annihilate them.
I'm getting hungry.
These sword flyers are cracked, man.
I'm ready to begin! Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Looks like Queen Ivy is making a move. In that case, so will we.
I will atone.
Dang.
Gods, protect us.
She's hitting pretty well.
I
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Let's go!
She's going to the bottom corner. Okay.
Go forth, my sweet corrupted wyverns. Destroy them.
Oh well, shit.
I still have a lot to learn.
nothing left of you.
A good wind.
are much too far from the Solm Desert for a mirage, my dear. Are you truly another Ivy? Marvelous. A bit shy in confidence, perhaps, but we'll work on it. Please tell me I don't sound anything like you. And repeating all my father's mistakes as well. I'm going to have to set you straight. Father? You mean that old failure of a king? He had the gall to try to stop the ritual. Even as a sacrificial offering, he wasn't worth much. You slew him. Why? For what? You've destroyed Elusia. Is there even anyone left to call you queen? Mercy! That's all?
Illusia?
Where to?
You have my attention.
I'll do my best. What are my orders?
No mistakes.
I'm listening. Why do we repeat our mistakes? I will atone.
Where to? For Illusia!
I'm ready.
Yes. What do you need?
I still have a lot to learn.
One strike will decide it all.
Cuteness triumphs! I see we have some uninvited...
Why do we repeat our mistakes? I'll be fine, really. I still have a lot to learn. What?
Looks like Queen Ivy is making him.
I won't fall. Why do we repeat our mistakes? This time, victory was mine. Where to?
Go forth, my sweet corrupted.
Say the word.
You poor thing. Rest now.
divine dragon? Did Elugia resurrect you? In any case, Soul needs your help. We have to stop them from reviving the Fell Dragon. Please, join forces with us again.
I'm sorry. I can't ally with your army or Ivy's. I'm here to take back the bracelets.
How can you talk to me like that? They must have warped your spirit with one of those dark Elusian rituals. In that case, I'll do the kind thing and put you back to sleep with one quick, painless strike.
My path is certain.
All we want is to stop them from reviving the Fell Dragon. Why are you getting in our way?
Don't break too easily. Looks like I broke them.
I lost? How? Now Sombron will return. But that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Okay.
already weak.
Well, if it isn't the good-for-nothing second princess. The sight of you makes me sick.
Ivy, what's gotten into you?
Don't you Ivy me! You've no right to be so familiar. I've warned you countless times. If your plan was to collude with Sword to get my attention, congratulations. You've succeeded.
This is how you always talk to the Hortensia of this world, isn't it? Then I'm glad you said all that to me, because for once at least, she won't have to hear it.
Unforgivable.
Was that too much?
Here until the end. I've decided.
I think I got this now.
You poor thing.
to the death.
Didn't need chip damage after all.
If you've come to stop the ritual, don't worry. I'll ensure you find nothing but death here. Now!
I can fight.
Are you the Divine Dragon? Did the ritual to resurrect you in Lethos actually work?
It's complicated. I'll explain when this battle's over and you're ready to listen to reason.
It isn't fair. The Divine Dragon is returned to life while Lord Sombron languishes in death. No follower of the Fell Dragon will tolerate this. Elusia will not stand for it. The ritual must be completed. The Fell Dragon's power and glory must be restored. I will see it done with my own hands.
Quite the opposite now. Saying she hates the Divine One.
What's this? We are much too far from the Soul Desert for a mirage, my dear. Are you truly another Ivy? Marvelous. A bit shy in confidence, perhaps, but we'll work on it. Please tell me I don't sound anything like you. And repeating all my father's mistakes as well. I'm going to have to set you straight. Father? You mean that old failure of a king? He had the gall to try to stop the ritual. Even as a sacrificial offering, he wasn't worth much. You slew him? Why? For what? You've destroyed Elusia. Is there even anyone left to call you queen?
Now it's my turn. Cruel.
You monster! What have you done?
I win.
The battle is decided. Relinquish the bracelets.
Nell, what are you doing? I am on your side. We are bringing our lord, your father, back to life.
I never asked you to do so.
Lady Nell, a ritual was indeed taking place in the cathedral. The priest surrendered to our forces, and I have dismantled the altar.
Splendid work, Mavier.
The ritual was our last hope for Lucia. How could you? I will never forgive you for this. I don't care if you're Lord Sombron's daughter. Soldiers, if there is any strength left in you, kill that woman!
We risk them regrouping if we draw this out. This is your final warning. Give us the bracelets.
Never!
I will never hand over Solm's bracelet. If you want it, you'll have to kill me first.
That is a pity. So be it.
Nell, what are you going to do?
Avert your eyes, Divine One, lest this sight disturb you.
What? I always knew you were a monster. No!
The bracelets are now ours.
How could you? Don't you have any feelings?
I did warn you to avert your eyes. We are finished here. Let us be on our way.
How did we get here?
Rest well, Emblem Soren, Emblem Camilla.
This world never did interest me much.
Oh, shut
However, I do wish we were freed from fighting this pointless war.
Is this goodbye already? I had a little more fight in me. Oh well. But next time, I hope we can have a proper chat.
Camilla's taller than that.
The emblems are safely in slumber. Only one bracelet remains.
Nell, our mission was to take the bracelets. We said nothing about killing Ivy and Tamara. 2 nations' rulers, dead. What will become of their subjects now?
I did not kill them. It is impossible to take a life that has already been lost.
What? Explain yourself.
Those were no harmless little humans. Those were the corrupted.
What? No.
The royals we fought in Firenze and Brodia were the same. They're soldiers as well. All of them.
You're saying they were all dead?
So are any other humans still alive? Or is it just us?
The common folk I spoke to during my mission in Firenze. Were they all corrupted?
We've been fighting a war we had no hope of winning.
Did you know of this as well, Lord Nil?
I had my suspicions, but I was never sure. And they seemed much the same as they always were. Who could have done something like this?
I do not know when they perished, nor when they became corrupted. They did not seem to be aware of their own condition either.
You should have told us.
I thought it would be best to conceal such an unpleasant truth.
Always making decisions for others. Why not at least discuss this with Nil? Or the Winds?
You are right. I apologize. But you come from another world. And you will return to that world when this war is over. I thought to spare you the sight of the corpses of your friends and allies. and you should certainly not be expected to kill them with your own hands.
Yes, well...
I truly did consider confiding in Nil and the Four Winds. I weighed the idea often, but had I told them, it would have only been a matter of time until you bore the same burden. You are just like the Divine Dragon of this world. You care deeply for your friends. Such strong bonds deserve consideration.
So what? You did all this to protect me?
Perhaps I did. Either way, I regret my choice. I hope you can accept my apology.
No. I'm sorry for getting upset. They were your friends, your allies, more than they were mine. You had to watch them die. Not only that, but kill them yourself. That must have been awful. And you put yourself through all that just to protect me. Thank you. I didn't realize how much you take care of everyone now.
Those words.
Nell, what's the matter?
Do not touch me!
You really hate me, don't you?
Yes. I hate that I ever laid eyes on you. Would that anyone else had answered our prayer.
Nell, please. This is too much.
Lord Nell.
The Divine Dragon of this world was more kind than anyone I have ever known. Protective and caring and brave and strong. Accepting of us, despite our fell dragon blood. We admired the flowers together, and laughed together, and shared so much of ourselves. Every farewell was pain, no matter how brief. And every reunion gave me new life. You said you would be coming home. That very day, I had finally resolved to tell you.
Nell, I'm sorry, I don't...
Why did you have to go and die? I loved you. You promised you would return. You promised to come home. We sealed the oath with our fingers interlocked. Your hand was warm. And next I felt it, cold. Your demeanor, your words, your kind spirit. They are all reminders of what I lost.
I've been causing you pain just by being here.
It is not your fault. Even I know that. But the more time I spend near you, the closer my feelings come to what they once were. And that would be unforgivable. Because you are not the one I loved.
So that's why you've been so harsh and distant toward the Divine Dragon.
I need to clear my head.
Lady Nell, wait!
It is dangerous for Nell to be out there alone. Winds, would you follow her? I will wait here, where it is safe.
Of course, Lord Nell.
Nell left the bracelets behind when she stormed off. Oh well.
Yeah.
Will you not be going after her, Divine One?
I think I should probably stay here.
Perhaps you're right. It is going to be difficult for Nell to return. Vulnerability has never come easily to her, and now she has gone and confessed her love in front of everyone. I am certain she regrets it. It is a good thing the Four Winds are around to coddle her.
You know her so well.
I suppose I do. I am her twin brother, after all. I know all her favorite things, her habits and preoccupations. I know how delicate she can be. But there is one thing I do not know, and am ever so curious about. How will she handle losing the one she cares for most a second time?
Huh?
I really must find out. I hope that is all right with you.
What are you talking about?
Look behind you, Divine One.
Emblem Tiki!
I roused her from her slumber. Surprised? That is why I asked whether you intended to follow my sister. A pity you chose to remain here, with me. And now, farewell, Divine One. I did it! I roused an emblem from slumber! At last, I have a power of my very own. Now I can finally be of use. Now I will no longer be a failure. I must show Nell right away.
That would be ill-advised.
Father!
Continue to play the role of the weakling. Hide your true strength. Outwit the others.
But...
You are capable. Perhaps you are capable of becoming my true heir. Your power even surpasses your twin sisters.
Wow, a lot of twists and turns just took place there. Oh, I forgot this said multiple fights. Oh no.
Will you defy fate, brush off despair, and forge bonds with your allies? Will your other half remain by your side? The kings and queens have vanished like melted snow, like wind-swept sand. Who remains? A familiar stranger, a loved one whose name you don't know. One knows the truth. In this world, there is no emptiness. Your dream will not come true.
Yeah, some does look like Felicia. I guess that's Sombron. Can't be a Sombron skull.
Lady Nell isn't coming out, is she?
Sitting alone under a tree, not saying a word? Never seen her withdraw like this before.
She has been there for half an hour. Perhaps we should offer our aid.
Mauvier, you really don't understand the tenderness of the heart, do you?
I do not follow.
Lady Nell just revealed her innermost feelings, a love she has kept concealed for years. It's only natural she might need some time to herself after that.
Ah, I see.
People's hearts are fragile when they're in love. You gotta be gentle with them, big guy.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Gregory. Have you been in love before?
Nope. But I hear it's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. You?
Me? Well,
Hmm?
What was the question?
I hate leaving Lord Nil and the Divine Dragon alone for this long, but she needs time. If only there was some way to reunite Lady Nell with her love. We all know how deeply she cared for the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, but that was the other Divine Dragon, not this one.
You think I don't know that? I just want to see Lady Nell happy. She deserves every happiness.
Yes, a loyal attendant always wants the best for their liege.
That I can comprehend, even if the tenderness of the heart is beyond my grasp.
I'm glad you understand. And I hope you all know I care about you just as much as I do her. I want us to stick together and keep each other safe.
Thank you all for giving me that space.
Please, Lady Nell, think nothing of it.
You feeling better?
Very much. Thank you for giving me the time to reflect. I suppose I never fully dealt with the loss of the one I loved so dearly, but I deeply regret the trouble I caused. I should have told you about the corrupted royals. You are my trusted confidants, and I should have known to rely upon you.
You honor us, Lady Nil. No doubt Lord Nil would also be comforted by those words.
Of course. I owe the Divine Dragon an apology as well. My behavior has been frightfully rude. I hope we will be able to begin anew as friends.
I think that's a great idea. Let's hurry back to the others. They must be tired of waiting.
I will meet you properly this time, Divine One. I will finally set aside my grief for the one I lost, and see you for the person you truly are. Here we are. Divine One? Nil?
That's strange. There's no one here.
Are we in the wrong place?
I don't believe so. We walked the right direction, and I remember the scenery from earlier.
I hate to raise the possibility, but there may have been an ambush.
Sister! Everyone! I'm so glad you're back.
Nil, what a relief to see you safe.
We have a problem. The bracelets are gone.
Gone? How?
The Divine Dragon took them and left. I fear the plan is to finish this alone.
Then we must begin our pursuit at once.
I managed to cast a simple tracking spell before we parted. The trail should still be active. I regret that I lacked the courage to give chase. In truth, I feared being separated from you all. I hope you can forgive my cowardice.
There is nothing to forgive, Nil. You made a wise decision. If you can show us the way, please do.
Of course.
This dire state of affairs is entirely my fault. We have now crossed into Solm. I cannot begin to fathom the Divine Dragon's objective.
It is very close. In fact, the trail of my spell ends right here.
Some kind of temple.
Let us enter.
It is dim in here. Watch your step. You are certain this is where the Divine Dragon is now?
Reasonably certain. Behind you!
Corrupted?
Oh boy, a lot of them too.
We will take them on. Stay behind me, Nil. Nil?
Your consideration is appreciated, dear sister. But I do not require your protection. I confess, I always rather despised that about you. Your superiority. Your condescension.
What?
The look on your face. Wake up, Nell. The Divine Dragon is not here.
Explain what you mean by this.
Lord Nil, are the corrupted here your doing? No. It was a mistake, surely. Lord Nil didn't know where he was taking us.
Is that what you think? Perhaps this will change your mind.
Emblem Crom. He should be in slumber.
Must I spell it out? Your unknown malefactor has the power to awaken emblems. And here he stands before you. I am no powerless failure. I will fulfill the late Lord Sombron's ambitions.
But you are my brother. We have always been together. Two halves of a whole. You cannot be our enemy.
Who else could it be? There is no one left. All of our siblings are dead and gone. I dispensed with the lot of them myself. With one exception, of course. Has it all become clear to you? Good. Farewell then, my dear sister. Enjoy being buried with your four little breezes. I am off to sink my teeth into your darling Divine Dragon.
Nil, how could you?
Lady Nil, please. We must focus. None of this makes any sense. But the corrupted won't wait for us to figure it out.
They are many, but we are strong. Once I transform, Nil has my Dragon Stone. And while we are cornered here, the Divine Dragon is in grave danger.
Lady Nell, leave this to us.
No, Celestia.
We may not all make it out of this, but the four of us can create an opening for you to escape. Quickly, you must get away from this place. Go to the Divine Dragon!
No, I will not leave you here.
Celestia's right. You have to go. You are the only one who can stop Lord Nil.
We've always been the ones running away. Let us be heroes for once.
It'll be an honor to ensure your safe passage. Now, Lady Nell, hurry!
Very well. My dear Four Winds, hear me and obey. Survive until we meet again. That is an order.
We won't let you down!
Here I am, Divine One.
Nil.
My dear sister and her precious Four Winds have now been dealt with.
No. Well, if that's true, you should just kill me. But I don't think you have it in you.
You're wrong about that. But you still have a part to play in this. Come along now.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Is that right?
You said I have a part to play. What if I refuse to cooperate? I won't do anything that helps you win.
How can you be so cruel? Does the love of my sweet sister mean nothing to you at all? I'd already begun to think of you as family. You've cut me to the quick.
You can stop your lies now.
Nothing escapes your notice. But if you intend to resist, I can simply force you.
Do your worst. I won't give in.
I suppose there is only one way to know. Shall we find out together? Nell? How?
Divine One, you are alive.
Nell!
You actually left the Four Winds to die? I ought to have seen that coming.
Nil, stop this at once. Father is dead. There is no longer any need to carry out his wishes. I know his ambitions are not your own. It is meaningless for us to fight.
Meaningless? You know absolutely nothing of my ambitions. Come forth, my corrupted.
But they're...
The assassins from Lithos Castle. That attack was your doing all along.
Of course. You dared mock our Lord Father's ambitions. It was my duty to kill you, failure. Enough. Take up your weapon. See for yourself whether this fight has meaning.
This is not who you are, Nil.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. I don't.